into Jay Pinchel from Beyond Realty with my market update for December. Now, what we do know that 2021 was a crazy year for real estate. Prices were high, super high, a lot of competition, and as we know, super low inventory. So many of the actual trends in 2021 were attributed to growth in many sectors of the economy, which supported job creation. So we're gonna look at sales, listings, prices, days on the market, all of this, painting a clear picture of what happened in 2021. So first and foremost, sales trends and demands for homes in Toronto are up 37% versus 24% in the GTA. So there's surrounding suburb regions. So for whatever reason, more and more people are focused on Toronto specifically and potentially investing and buying in that market. Overall, sales are up 8% than the previous high in 2016. So up 28% in 2020. So the previous high in 2016, that's crazy. What happened then and what's happening now? There must be a correlation. Population size, immigration trends, COVID now impacting things, but things are starting to pick up once again. Detached homes sales are down 19.4% in December. So we do know there's a shortage of supply. We do know that more sellers are holding off on really listing their home on the market. We'll see why. Let's take a look at listings now. New listings as a whole are up 6% versus 2020. Now, new listings are down in December by 12%. So year over year, if we look at the trend, we know that more and more people are entering into the market. We just know that. We feel it. Buyers that I'm interacting with, getting out there. We have competition still. There are bidding wars happening. So, but what we don't really know is the trend, the downward trend of the number of listings on the market. Now, in my opinion, that could be attributed to a lot of people not knowing where to move to, so they're holding on to their property a lot longer. Okay, that's what's really happening here, leaving out the supply crisis that we have in the nation and province. Now, prices as a whole, if we look at that, prices are up 18% versus 2020, overall prices. And the average price went up by 24% compared to December 2020. Now, what is the reason? We have to look at that again. So if you want to really tie everything in together here, folks, you got to look at the situation. There are less houses being listed. When the few houses that get listed, hit the market, all of these buyers start rushing towards these properties. Now, forget about if it's a renovated, polished property. I know very well that that can create a feeding frenzy. So when you got a shortage of listings, you got an influx of buyers, now they're bidding on prices on houses that are there, it's driving up the price. So when you hear prices are elevated, you know, things are happening, it's the buyer demand and supply shortage that are creating this kind of back and forth in the market, okay? So that's what's happening. Now, interestingly enough, not surprising, the average days on the market in 2020 was 35 days. The average days on the market in 2021 were just 19 days. So that's December compared December to December. So it's down about 46%. So properties are selling faster than normal. Are you surprised? I'm not. So we look at that. Sales are up, listings are down, and they're selling much faster. So this is a recipe for what's normal now in real estate. Is the market going to crash? Look out for another video on my predictions for 2022. But as a whole, we're looking at consistent growth in the real estate market across the Toronto region and GTA. Okay, now, if you want to put things in perspective a little bit further, we're looking at total history of what's been happening. Now we know there were demand policies such as additional taxation on primary residences, foreign tax buyer, investors. All of this is trying or made an effort in 2021 to slow or cool the market down. Guess what? It's not enough. There needs to be more houses being built, more projects out there. We have seen a trend, but it's not enough to meet the current demand. Okay, so that's my market update for not only December, but also 2021 and what we can expect going forward. I personally believe this trend will continue. Okay, continue to be supply shortage and it continues to be a high demand. So what is happening? We will figure it out. So thanks for that. If you have any questions, my team and I have been super busy serving clients, buyers, sellers, understanding the market. We're getting a lot of questions about when's the right time to buy, when's the right time to sell, and our answers are very clear. What makes sense for you and where do you want to go? We're here to build a plan. So if you have any questions, reach out to myself. Book an appointment, let's sit down and let's talk about how we can help you navigate this current market. Thanks again, folks. Ajay Panchal, Beyond Realty. I'll see you at my 2022 market predictions. Take care, folks.